I used to, I had this habit for a long time. I used to get in my car and I would drive back through my old neighborhood, the little town I grew up in. And I would always drive past like the old houses that I used to live in. And I'd do it sometimes late at night when I used to be up at night. and I got so I would do it really regularly for 2, 3, 4 times a week for years. And I eventually got to wondering, what the hell am I doing? And so I went to see the psychiatrist, and this is true. I sat down and I said, Doc, for years I've been getting in my car and I drive back to my town and I pass my houses late at night and, what am I doing? And he said, I want you to tell me what you think you're doing. So I go, well, that's what I'm paying you for. So he says, well, what you're doing, he says, is something bad happened. And you're going back, thinking that you can make it right again. Something went wrong, and you keep going back to see if you can fix it or somehow make it right. And I sat there and I said, that is what I'm doing. And he said, well, you can't. Well, last night I dreamed that I was a child out where the pines grow wild and tall. I was trying to make it home through the forest before the darkness falls. I heard the wind rustling through the trees, and ghostly voices rose from the fields. I ran with my heart pounding down that broken path, with the devil at my heels. I broke through the I got dressed into that house I did right. From out on the road I could see its windows shining in light. I walked up the steps and I stood on the porch. A woman I didn't recognize came and spoke to me through a chain door. I told her my story and who I'd come for. She said, I'm sorry, son,